Hi friends, my name is Shivam and I work with Adobe as a senior software development engineer. And I'm starting this series of system design where I will start from the basics and explain you each of the system design principles in depth and then gradually move to designing complete systems like Uber, Instagram, Google Drive, etc. So if you follow my video, you will be able to design the complete systems and justify your designs with concrete reasons in front of the interviewer. So basically learning how to design scalable system will help you become a better engineer. So if you're not even preparing for the interviews, then also this series of videos will help you a lot with your work. So before moving to designing complete systems, I will make videos of the topics which are required uh, to make the complete systems like load balancing, caching, rate limiting, latency versus throughput, sharding, and various other design principles like publisher subscriber model, event driven model, and etc. and so on. So basically, all these topics will help you eventually in making a complete system design of big application like Uber, Instagram. So designing a system is highly objective in nature. So there is no correct or wrong design. It depends on you how you justify your design in front of the interviewer. So basically you need to explain each component of your system you have chosen. Be prepared for all such questions. And system design basics play a vital role here. So if you are clear about these topics, you will be very well justify your choice. So the interviewer might find some loopholes in your design, so you never start with a perfect design. In real life also, any new system design is finalized after multiple reviews with different people at different level. So you need to fix these loopholes and basically propose a new design with a fix. Okay, and you should be ready to answer any cross question from the interviewer and be able to defend your choice. So moving ahead, so basically system designs are complex, and when you are designing a system, you are working with its full complexity. So there are many topics you should be familiar with, such as concurrency. So do you understand threads, deadlocks, starvation? Do you know how to parallelize algorithms? Do you understand consistency and coherence? Next, you should know about networking. So do you roughly understand ICP and TCP/IP? So do you know the difference between throughput and latency and when each is relevant factor? So do you know about different protocols like HTTP and gRPC? So take example. So very common thing we all do is visiting Google in our browser. So do you know what happens behind the scene? You would never have imagined an unbelievable amount of complexity which lies beneath something as simple as this. Next, you should know about abstraction. So you should understand the system you are building upon. Do you know roughly how an OS, file system, and database work? Do you know about the various level of caching in the modern OS? And then you should know about the real world performance. So you should be familiar with the speed of everything your computer can do, including the relative performance of RAM, disk, SSD, and your network. And then you should be better at estimation. So estimation, especially in the form of back of the envelope calculation, is important because it helps you narrow down the list of possible solutions to only the ones that are feasible. Then you have a few prototypes or micro benchmarks to write. And then basically you need to know about the availability and reliability. So basically, are you thinking about how things can fail, especially in a distributed environment? So do you know how to design a system to cope up with network failures? Do you understand durability? So moving ahead, there are few factors which needs to be taken care in every system design interview. So basically these are availability, latency, throughput, redundancy, consistency. So remember one thing, everything is a trade-off. And I'll explain you why I'm saying this in my subsequent video, but you need to remember this that everything is a trade-off here. So next, after you are well versed with all these things, you need to move to the things which makes your system design even better. So, and these are load balancer, proxies, caching, rate limiting, sharding, master slave architecture, and so on. So I have given you a basic idea like what all things you need to know to make a system design. So don't worry if you don't know all these things. I'll be uploading video on all these, and so if you follow my system design series, you will definitely learn all of these topics and would be able to design a complete system on your own. So keep learning and stay tuned. Thank you. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for instant updates and also like our Facebook page for getting in touch with me personally and asking any doubts if you have any. Thank you.